This is for you, Cancer. Get ready for the penumbral lunar eclipse occurring on the 18th of the month in the sign of Aquarius, the water bearer. This is a penumbral lunar eclipse that is the second out of 3 lunar eclipses that occur in 2016. The lunar eclipses. And the penumbral lunar eclipse that this one it's not a complete eclipse. It's a kind of a shadowy affair, and it's kind of it creates a sensation of things being a bit shady. So understand that. That's the effect of this type of penumbral lunar eclipse. So be on the lookout for that. Now, regarding the age of Aquarius, we're talking about, because this lunar eclipse is in the sign of Aquarius, the water bearer, please understand that in Scripture, if you're looking for a precedent and some information about the age of Aquarius, and which is the same as the Eon of Horus, refer to Luke chapter 22, verse 10. And he said to them, Behold, as you go into the city, there shall meet you a man carrying a pitcher of water. Follow him into the house where he entereth in. Okay, now the new moon is in the sign of Leo, the natural 5th house for everyone on the 2nd of the month, both Eastern Standard and Greenwich Mean Time, affecting you specifically in your 2nd house of the crab's areas of money and possessions, affording you vast opportunities to become wealthy from your creative projects, investments in properties or money markets. Now, on the 18th of the month, there's a full moon in Aquarius, and that's both Eastern Daylight and Greenwich Mean Time. Again, that's that penumbral lunar eclipse influencing everyone in their 11th house of friends and reputation, but you particularly in your 8th house of birth, sex, death, and debt. That will cause you to focus on what your friends think about the parts of your life that reflect your reputation, made bright from hard-won gains in what are instinctively imperative arenas and theaters of your life. Now, be sure to get your chart done. We provide natural, the charts that are natal charts, astrocartography, up-to-date reports on you and the people you care about and why they behave the way they do. Now, some charts are more, a little bit, more off the beaten path than others, but we specialize in very complicated charts, and we also are offering our algorithm. They're sort of like they're Enneagram algorithms that help you to not only know why you do the things that you do, but also show you how you can utilize the algorithms to be more efficient and get what you actually want out of life. So we're offering that again this month. Okay, so it's very exciting. And if you want any of these types of services, you can visit www.readingsbyrosemary.com, our website, and you can contact us about getting astro charts done or the Enneagram algorithms, all personalized and customized especially for you. Okay, so you can either get the information to email us from that site, our website, or you can give us a call from the information on that website. Now, Gabriel is the planetary angel of the moon in Kabbalah, or Kabbalah, claimed in all Abrahamic faiths. The book of Daniel, chapter 8, verses 15 to 17 reads, And it came to pass, when I, Daniel, saw the vision and sought the meaning, that behold, there stood before me, as it were, the appearance of a man. And I heard the voice of a man between Ulai, and he called and said, Gabriel, make this man to understand the vision. And he came and stood near where I stood. And when he was come, I fell on my face, trembling, and he said to me, Understand, O Son of Man, for in the time of the end the vision shall be fulfilled. Now, in Enoch, in 1st Enoch, we read in chapter 9, verses 1 to 3, and when Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel looked down from heaven and saw much blood being shed upon the earth, and all lawlessness being wrought upon the earth, and they said to one another, the earth made without inhabitant cries the voice of their crying up to the gates of heaven. And now to you, the holy ones of heaven, the souls of men, make their suit, saying, bring our cause before the Most High. The moon is known as the attribute of God the Mother, found in Isaiah 30:26. And the light of the moon shall be as the light of the sun, and the light of the sun shall be sevenfold, as the light of 7 days in the day when the Lord shall bind up the wound of his people and shall heal the stroke of their wound. Now, this is important. The scripture, we need you to know this secret. This is a revealing. This is a time of great revelation. This was revealed to us by Creator. Creator has revealed much to us. So we want to, and has asked us to give you this amount of information. The scripture that we're talking about here, the scripture from the book of Isaiah, or Isaiah, is actually the giveaway, this one we just read to you, of the secret to deciphering the Torah code, by getting rid of the spaces between the letters, which are also numbers, giving rise to the way to accomplish the great work of what? Of immortality, your immortal soul, and your pristine immortal spirit, which is already, your spirit's already immortal, but the spirit has to work on the soul to make the soul immortal. Okay, and keep it that way. Now, we have an Enochian angel prediction especially for you at the end of this video, so stay right here, don't go anywhere. Now, let's see how your ruling planet of the moon affects you this month, Cancer. I am Pastor Rosemary, the astrology angel. Thank you for joining us. Your water guardian Archangel Gabriel speaks through to you from your Cancer astrology angel, who is Muriel. This is an angelic horoscope transmission from your Cancer zodiac angel Muriel, who resides over the crab's cardinal water. And here are his messages for you in love, money, and health. First, Muriel's love, sex, and romance transmission with help of the mighty Archangel Gabriel, who resides over your it resides over all of the water signs, and resides over the emotions of people. Now, and also this is from the teaching angel, who is Muriel. Now, expect the unexpected from an earth sign that will attempt to draw you into a web of emotional complexity for the purpose of evoking guilt. And that's going to be for the purpose of evoking guilt into you, to get you upset, so they get the upper hand in personal relationships at this time. Now, remember that the desperation causes unfortunate behavior. Therefore, stay away from frantically fretful people who prey on those who they think they can get something out of, and who also going to pry and prod for their own selfish needs. Rather, teach them to give as God instructed to Elijah to beseech the poor widow and her son in 1 Kings 17:13. And Elias said to her, fear not, but go and do as thou hast said. But first, make for me of the same meal a little hearth cake, and bring it to me, and after make it for thyself and thy son. Now, for Muriel's money and wealth transmission for you, there will be air signs that giving you intelligent counsel about how you can traverse what you observe to be insuperable obstacles in your way towards attaining your financial goals this month. So expect air signs to help you with the things that you think you cannot handle, the things you think are just insurmountable problems. These air signs are going to say that they can help you. And again, this is in the arena of your money, your finances, your possessions, those kinds of things. Now, you might not want to listen to them because you are well aware that when it takes of what it's going to cost you and what it really takes to gain access to your dreams, but alas, you don't have the desire yet within you to do what you know you must if you are to get the promised land afforded to you across the waters of time and emotion. So you know what you got to do, but you're just really not in the mood to do it. Now, fear not. There's more to the story, though, when it comes to this, and there's more to the story of your life in particular than you can now fathom, from whence your soul is taken and formed to the liking of your Creator, who knows you better than you even know yourself. For he has fashioned you exactly as you are from the beginning of time. Therefore, understand that he has known you from before the world was made. In St. Paul's epistle to the Ephesians, chapter 1, verse 4, we read, "As he chose us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and unspotted in his sight in charity." Now for Muriel's health and fitness transmission with the help of the Archangel Gabriel, okay, who's very efficient with healing, because Gabriel is ruler of what all the water signs, and that has a lot to do with healing. And the god in Kabbalah is El over Jupiter, the watery aspect. In some sources, El is said to be the same as Saturn, but there's difference in some of the sources there. And then also there are pathways from Chesed to Binah, or from Jupiter to Saturn, okay, in Kabbalah. All right, just understand that. It's kind of like a little formula. Now, for Muriel's health transmission and fitness transmission, the cold light of reason and logic comes from a fair man, so be on the lookout for that. A fair man being an air sign, granting quicker ways to attain your health and fitness goals this month. He does business dealing in exercise equipment and supplements meant to maintain strength and endurance. Investments in this might be considered, you might think about it. However, you must go at your own pace, and you must do it in your own good time. So that is a kind of a caveat, not to let anybody rush you, because he's going to be in a great big hurry, and you may or may not align yourself with this kind of rushing around at this time. You might not be ready for that kind of pace that he wants you to go. So go at your own pace. Don't let anybody rush you. Your own body gives you the best clues, so don't push your body to do things that rob you of becoming substantial and that prove to be unnecessary in the long run. Okay, now for this month's Enochian angel prediction we've gotten for you specifically. A woman with platinum blonde hair, being a water sign, believes in those who dispense certainty and splendor to the masses in compassion for the sinful, the weak, and the proud. Now consider 1 Corinthians 13:1. If I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not charity, I am become as sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. Now, disclaimers in order here. High magic can be dangerous. This is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. Now remember to chant your divine tone of I feel, or try out the higher aspect of simply meditating on the quality of feeling. And be wise, be well, be all you are meant to be, Cancer. Okay, now for the ephemeris information calculations for Eastern and Greenwich Mean Time, respectively. We have Eastern time. We have the new moon on the 2nd of August 2016 at 4:45 p.m. at 10 degrees Leo, 57 minutes. The full moon on the 18th of August 2016 at 5:27 a.m. at 25 degrees Aquarius, 51 minutes. The penumbral lunar eclipse That's the second of 3 lunar eclipses in 2016. It's penumbral. That means it's not a complete eclipse. It's kind of shadowy, so it's a shady business indeed. Now for the Greenwich Mean Time calculations, we have the new moon on the 2nd of August 2016 at 8:45 p.m. at 10 degrees Leo, 48 minutes. The full moon on the 18th of August 2016 at 9:28 a.m. That's at 25 degrees Aquarius, 52 minutes. Again, this is a penumbral lunar eclipse, the second out of 3 lunar eclipses in 2016. So understand that it's going to be kind of shadowy and clandestine, the things that people are going to be up to. Okay, so understand that, especially when it comes to all the things run by the moon. And remember, you're ruled by the moon, so just understand that, okay? You might be a little shady, but that's not your fault. It's because this is going on, but be aware of it. And just be aware of it in yourself and proceed with what you feel is the most fair thing to do. And you'll be fine. Just be aware of your own self. All right. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel, and join us again next month.